Hello, good morning, friends. Today we are going to start new current affairs, latest news and updates. Friends, as you have seen in my YouTube channel, there are daily you get national or international news. The friends, those you are preparing for your banking exam or SSC exam, please watch my channel, share, like, and subscribe. Hope you are getting nice videos over that. Friends, Indigo Airlines has created a mesh, and they are saying that the it will be fully operational by 10 February 2026 after waiver flight cancellation and pilot shortages. This has been a great problem for us because this is the season time of wedding seasons, and many flights have been cancelled by Indigo Airlines. Friends, a major update is RBI has again cut the repo rate by 25 basis point. This can move forward for uh, reducing the interest rate on home loans also. As part of its liquidity boosting measure, RBI announced open market bond purchases worth rupees 1 trillion and 5 billion forex swap to support the banking and bond markets. The rate cut comes in a backdrop of record low retail inflation, a factor that gives RBI flexibility to support growth without overshooting inflation high risk. Parliament passes a law raising taxes on cigarettes and other tobacco products significantly, aiming to make smoking less affordable and tackle public health concerns. The proposal tax hikes for cigarette range, broadly replacing various levies with a value-based tax plus a 40% GST, likely raising retail prices substantially. So गुटखा पान तम्बाकू थोड़ा महंगा हो जाएगा. Adani Group announced plans for a 15 billion expansion of its airport operations across India by 2020, including new terminals, taxiways, and runways. The airport expansion aims to boost annual passenger capacity. The government revoked a controversial order that would have required smartphones having pre-installed that Sati app. The government has taken the step back. Rollback reflects growing sensitivity to privacy and digital rights. India signed a preliminary deal with Russian fertilizer giant Uralchem to set up a plant, signalizing closer cooperation in agriculture and industrial supply. The move is expected to enhance supply of key fertilizers. India and foreign relations, some current affairs are there that will be helping in your exams. Vladimir Putin, president of Russia, has visited India on 4th and 5th of December. His first visit since Russia's war in Ukraine. A long battle is going on. Hope the relations will increase now. During the summit, India and Russia announced a major economic cooperation programming aiming to boost bilateral trade. Uninterrupted oil supply. Both nations discussed expansion in cooperation beyond energy and defense. The summit is seen as a geopolitical signal of reaffirming India's strategic autonomy and global tensions. Russia's collaboration with India in agriculture, fertilizer, industrial supply is also fertilizer plant is also going to be established. Global news are there. The US Homeland Security said the US plans to expand its travel ban to cover more than 30 countries affecting migrants and tourists. This expanded travel ban reflects a broader tightening of US immigration. Global oil prices rose a 2 week high as market priced a possible interest rate cut by the Federal Reserve. Both Brent crude and US WTI oil benchmarks saw gains. Global hedge funds delivered strong performance in 2025. Stocks picking strategies. Financial markets remain attentive to global central bank policy moves with interest rate decisions in the US. In Asia, Japan's equity market saw downward pressure. The Nikkei 225 skidded after weak household spending data, while investors prepared for possible rate moves. Despite global geopolitical tensions, war tensions, many financial markets were growing due to investor and risk appetite. In global trade politics, tensions remain high as US trade policy under its current leadership continues to impact multinational trade flows. Energy trade, the oil price rebound comes amid speculation after about upcoming global demand increases and constant supply from major producers. Analysts suggest OPEC Plus might keep production quotas steady in coming quarters. Global hedge funds, especially long, short, and healthcare focused funds, are outperforming now. Geopolitics, the US-led travel ban, expansion and tightening visa immigration policies, black rising global security concerns and shifting international mobility concerns. Norms, the strengthening of India-Russia ties, energies, trade and defense during the recent summit sends a strong message. Russia's assurance of uninterrupted oil supply is good for India. At the same time, global trade volatility, sanctions, shifting alliance are making commodity and energy markets very sensitive. The scale up of market infrastructure, airport infrastructure by Adani indicates a major long term investment. Higher cigarette taxes in India may impact revenues of major tobacco companies. The rollback of the mandatory cybersecurity app Reloaded shows that tech policy changes still need to be balanced with the public interest. India Russia Fertilizer Corporation may help stabilize input costs as global hedge funds outperform broad indexes. Investors may increasingly look at alternative investments. Despite many global risks, political, climate, energy investors remain optimistic, leading to gain in several markets worldwide. The interplay between central bank policies, rate cuts, and geopolitical uncertainty continues to dominate the market sentiments. Energy markets are particularly volatile. Investors are increasingly taking macroeconomic indicators, inflation, and data rate indicators. Broader global trends, several major economies are seeing shift in trade, foreign policy alignments. Countries like India are increasingly engaging with multiple partners. Amid global uncertainty, infrastructure investments, the rising cost of living, inflation control, and monetary policy balancing remain common challenges. Global funds and investors appear to adapting, shifting to sectors like healthcare. Recent diplomatic moves and shifting energy trade links suggest that the coming years could see evolving power dynamics. Oh friends, this video will help you in preparing your exams. All the best for your exams. Thank you.